Yeah, once your product actually does what it's supposed to do, the next 4 steps are all about the customer. And each of these steps is distinct. And so I'll just like very quickly summarize, and then we can dive into number 2, just that way we can help like listeners who are listening just think through, okay, now that I have a product that works, like what's next? So one is make sure they can measure and articulate the value. Make sure they can sign up for it easily, then make sure they can use it easily, and then make sure they can prove to their stakeholders that it works, right? And each of these steps you have to treat as a funnel, right? And so like step 1, we just went over, make sure your product works. And then now the next 4 steps are with your customer until you're like really in the zone where you get product market fit. So the next one is make sure they can measure and articulate the value. That means let's just take any one of the 3 examples that we were just talking about. So let's just say it's this meeting booking software, right? In the meeting booking software's case, can the customer actually articulate, yeah, it is more likely, we purposely articulated in this way, it is now more likely that a meeting gets booked with me. And I have a way to measure it. So like I can know whenever I send a Calendly link that here's how often somebody actually ends up booking time. And so is there a way to measure it? And the reason why it's important to not have this be abstract is because of the steps that follow from here. But you should really spend a lot of time thinking about your product. Is there a simple way for the person to measure and articulate the value of your product?